start. Ladies and gentlemen, before we launch into our show tonight, we have the tremendous pleasure of having on stage here with me Senator John F. Kennedy of Massachusetts. Senator Kennedy is here not because he goes around viewing variety shows on the Sabbath or during the week, but he's here. Of course, we all know Mrs. Eisenhower is the overall chairman, the honorary chairman of the Multiple Sclerosis Drive. Senator Kennedy is the national chairman, and Senator, I believe you have something to say to the country on that.
Well, Ed, I appreciate very much this opportunity to say a word about this drive. National sclerosis attacks hundreds of thousands of Americans, and unfortunately attacks them when they're young adults. And nobody knows why the disease comes, and nobody knows how we can get rid of it. I got interested in the work myself when a young friend of mine was attacked. First, he was obliged to use a cane, then a chair, and then he was reduced to total disability with no hope of ever getting rid of this disease. It not only ruined his own life, but it ruined that of his family, who were without means of support and obliged to maintain him. Now, the National Institutes of Health in Washington are doing a great deal of research to try to conquer this disease. But we need private research also, and we need help for those hundreds of thousands of people who have been afflicted with the disease and are dependent upon us. I know that if all of us work together, that we can conquer this disease. And I hope during the coming weeks in your own community, to the extent that you can, that you will help in this important effort. Thank you.